Hello lovelies and welcome back to Awaken. Welcome if you're new, I'm Emma. Today I'm reviewing my spending during weeks 3 and 4 of August and also the entire month using my spending review sheet. Before I get started, I just wanted to say hello again. How are you all doing? I'm so sorry it's been a couple of weeks since I last posted. To be honest, and you know I like to be honest and open with you, so I'm just going to come right out and say it. I haven't been up to doing much at all. I feel as though I've just worked and slept. I said I was looking to live a more simple life. I wasn't going to work past my contracted hours. But sometimes life, work just gets in the way. Work has been very, very busy, very demanding, and honestly, more than I've been able to handle. I already struggle with my mental health. I'm on medication for this and work on improving it in other ways, but lately having less time at home with me girls, less time to look after me home and myself, less time to work on YouTube has left me feeling like I'm just failing at everything. I've got a lot of catching up to do on everything, especially sleep. So yeah, I'm burnt out, quite honestly. Now I know what I'm telling you here isn't exactly useful, and so I did think, who'll even want to know this, Emma? But I've had some of you lovely people reach out and ask me where I am, if everything's okay, and so yeah, I thought I'll tell the truth. And I also thought sometimes when you're feeling a bit worn out or burnt out, low, like things aren't going so well, it actually helps to know that you're not alone. Not that you want anyone else to feel this way or that you're glad to hear it, but yeah, just you're not the only one who hasn't got everything together. Seeing this on YouTube or social media, I feel can be quite comforting when mostly on these platforms what you see is the highlight reels of people's lives, not necessarily the low points. So there you have it. I've just been and still am at a bit of a low point right now, but I am taking some time off work for the next couple of weeks to help me rise from it. I would like to talk about this more. I'm quite open to talking about this, about how I got here and what I plan to do to sort myself out, but I know that's not what most of you are here for. So let me know if you think that me sharing more could help you in some way. And I could maybe do another video just about burnout and, about feeling a bit overwhelmed with life. Let me know. Anyway guys, let's get into reviewing August spending for weeks 3 and 4 and then for the whole month, starting with cash expenses. Groceries. £130 went in here for the last 2 weeks of the month, and as you can see it's pretty much all being spent, apart from a few pennies which can go in my tin. I have been adding to my tin, by the way. I wouldn't say it's anywhere near full, but for the same as usual, it'll go towards a day out one day with the kids or a nice treat for us, I don't know, a meal or something like that. So yeah, I'll add that to my tin in a bit. I went shopping at Lidl in week 3 and spent £60 on a fairly decent shop, to be fair. I picked up items for 6 meals and then all the usual snacks and toiletries. I didn't get much fruit and veg though, because no matter where I buy it from, it doesn't stay fresh enough to do me a whole week, and it ends up having to be binned. So I just spent about another £10 in my local greengrocers during the week. I do enjoy shopping at Lidl for the change in scenery, trying out new products, but Aldi is still my favourite. My boyfriend actually did last week shop at Aldi for week 4 because I was having to work extra hours and couldn't find the time really. So he spent the remaining £60 or so on groceries and bought the girls some treats too, which was lovely, but maybe not by choice. When you take me girls shopping, you get to the till and think, when did this go in? What's that? And by the time you realise the girls have snuck it into the trolley, it's already been scanned. You know how quickly the cashiers scan at Aldi. So yeah, it's always too late. I think he's learning now though. He keeps his eye on them when he's walking around the shops, or he'll be leaving them at home in future. Herbalife products. I've been on Herbalife now for 3 months nearly. Although it is quite expensive to get started, I've been spending about £120 a month for the last couple of months for shake mix, which replaces 2 of my 3 meals each day. So because I'm only buying food for 1 meal and 2 snacks a day, I'm not spending too much more than I did when I was eating normally. I've basically just been spending less on groceries. I've so far lost £18, which is great, but I'm still way off my £42 weight loss target for the year because I actually put some weight on before I started my Herbalife diet. I'm finding sticking to this okay. I have had a few treat days, which I've already confessed to. A few consecutive ones during the last couple of weeks though. But yeah, getting back on it hasn't been too tough because the shakes are so quick and easy to make. So it's convenient basically. I just love food though. I'm going to stick at this a little longer. I'm not going to be on it forever. I've just wanted to use it as a way to kickstart my weight loss. And yeah, it's been doing the job. Diesel, I budgeted £160 for the last 2 weeks of the month. I actually have over half a tank of fuel, which is about £50 worth these days. My boyfriend has a car now and drives us to work when we work the same shifts, and so I've made savings on fuel this way. Eating out, I had £30 in here for Lydia's exam results day lunch, and she definitely deserved it. Firstly, just for working hard and doing her best, which was what was most important to me, but also because it paid off. She passed all of her GCSE exams, scoring highest and top of her class in English, meaning she could pretty much enrol into any course in any college locally. She had previously enrolled on a cabin crew course, then changed her mind and decided she wanted to go into the army at junior level. So she applied to go to the Army College in Harrogate, but some blood test results have revealed she needs some medication, and so until this stabilises her condition, the army won't admit her. They have left her application open and they'll be contacting her and her GP in the new year. Until then, she's going to continue to work and save money. So yes, I'm very, very proud of her. We went to Nando's to celebrate. This was her choice. Bella came along too. I spent £35, so £5 over, and I just pinched this from my clothing envelope, I believe. Windows, this was empty. The window cleaner was paid earlier on in the month, £10. Apologies if you can hear the dog barking. It's not actually Benny. I'm not sure whose dog it is, so I can't go and tell them off. Days out. I had just over £35 left in here a couple of weeks ago. We've managed to visit some lovely places during the last couple of weeks. My boyfriend took me and Bella to Martin Mere, which is a WWT, Wildfowl and Wetlands Trust site, about 20 minutes from where we live. This was a surprise actually. His nan and granddad used to take him there to see the acres of wetland and birds that lived there when he was a kid. He told me about it every time we'd driven past. He knew I'd never been and that I love getting out in nature, that I love to visit peaceful places these days. And so yeah, he just said one day, right, get ready, I'm taking you and Bella out, and we ended up there. It was a gorgeous day, so I thought it'd be really busy, but it actually felt as if there was only us and a few other people there. Probably because the site is so big. Bella really enjoyed learning about the swans migrating to Iceland in the spring. She learned quite a lot from the displays that were dotted about. She did some bird watching. We did a ton of walking, which she wasn't too impressed about. But yeah, it was such a lovely day. I can't believe I'd never thought to go there before, especially with it being on my doorstep. But now I know it's there, I'll definitely be going back. The admission cost my boyfriend around £30 for the three of us. I used £35 I had left in this folder to take Bella and her friend to the cinema to watch the latest Minions movie. The tickets and a large bag of popcorn, which are split between 3 bags, cost me £30. I normally don't buy the popcorn in the cinema because it's just so expensive, but by splitting a large bag 3 ways, by just asking for some extra bags, it cost me less than £2 each, which isn't bad at all really. I also got the girls a milkshake each with some of my miscellaneous budget, and I took a coffee with me. Do you know what, I'll take this change out as well. My tin, it all adds up. Gifts, £20 was stuffed in here for my nephew Lennon's birthday present. I bought this earlier on in the month, so I had nothing left in here. Health, my £50 health fund still hasn't been touched. Clothing, after finishing off Bella's school uniform shop, and I had just £5 left. And as I mentioned before, I just put this towards our Nando's, leaving this envelope empty. Benny, I didn't stuff anything in here for Benny this month. Holidays, nothing was stuffed in here. Christmas, I had £600 in here. This has been partially spent. I've spent £300, don't worry, on Christmas. Yeah, I've made a start. I've bought my girls a present each. I just can't say what it is because both girls watch me videos, as do some of their friends, and I really do want to surprise them, obviously. I will share eventually, but yeah, I just can't yet. I had to buy these gifts now because they will very soon be sold out and may never be available again. So I'll leave it there. I will be stuffing more into this folder over the next couple of months, so I will buy them a couple of smaller items to open, but I know for sure that they'll love and appreciate this particular gift more than any other. They'd much rather have this than a load of stuff which will end up in boxes and drawers for months and eventually even be given away. This happens to lots of stuff every year, not this year, so less in here but money well spent. Miscellaneous, I had £20 left in here by mid-month. I used this towards milkshakes for Bella and a friend at the cinema, and I have a few pounds left which can just stay in here. I'll find use for it, no problem. Emergency fund, there is still £850 in here, almost my £1,000 target. Car maintenance, I still have my £50 in here. Savings, I had £275 in here for dog grooming essentials. I now have my grooming table, clippers, blades, scissors, brushes, combs, everything I need to do an ice cream. And I've done an ice cream on Benny. Here he is, much less fluffy, much less hot, much tidier and much happier for sure. His coat had grown so long whilst I was saving and waiting for my tools, and so he was quite matted. Rather than shave him super short, I just persevered, got all the mats out gradually, took his coat shorter, trimmed his face and paws and nails, and yeah, I'm really proud of myself. For my first full groom, Benny was a bit of a challenge, but I think he looks lovely. My next dog grooming course, which is the advanced one, will help me with my scissor technique so I can get him looking much neater, and I'll talk more about that in my next couple of videos. So now we'll have a look at August spending overall using my review sheet. I think I'll just need to adjust the camera slightly. There we go. So my fixed expenses, direct debits, were as expected. My budget was £1,400 and my actual was £1,400, and I spent just that. My cash expenses were budgeted at £820, and I actually spent £60 less on groceries, £15 more on eating out. So the actual spend was £775, and the difference was £45 less. My sinking funds were budgeted at £505. I spent a bit more on days out and miscellaneous, and then £5 less on clothing. So in total I spent £550, which was £45 more. Savings, I put £145 in and spent all of this as planned on dog grooming essentials, so there was no difference there. Total budget was 2870, actual spend was 2870. I had nothing left over, no additional income, nothing to roll over to next month. So my total money available is a bank buffer of £150, which is quite healthy. In my health folder, I have £50. In my emergency fund, I've got a fabulous £850. In car maintenance, I have £50. I haven't jotted down the £300 that I have in my Christmas folder because I will be spending that, if all goes to plan, tonight on something else for my girls for Christmas, or will be revealed eventually. So yeah, that gives me a total of £1,100 in overall sinking funds. Notes, So things I need to think about when I'm budgeting for September. Not like I can forget, but I need £400 for the remaining balance on my advanced dog grooming course. My Tesco pet insurance premium has reduced because I'm no longer insuring Luna. Her new owners have her fully covered now. And I think that's all I need reminding of for my next video, where I'll be budgeting for September. Be sure to see that one as well as the others by hitting the bell and subscribe buttons. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and sharing in the comments. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.